Hi, welcome back to my PCOS VSG journey. So it's been forever since I did a video update, what have you. I'm actually on a work trip right now and I've been out here for a few weeks. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about that, but also I'm down just about like 15 pounds. I'm down 15 pounds. So last time I was talking to y'all, I was in the 190s, but I actually in March crept up to 203 pounds, which is like insane. I never wanted to get to a point where I would see 200 again. So that was like a real big moment for me where I had to sit back and really refocus and get strict again, which means going back to the basics. And I want to talk about like what that is, because every time I say going back to the basics, people are, what did you do? And then people are automatically asking me about calories, protein intake, water intake, all these things, these questions. So I want to answer it all here because there's never enough space for me. And honestly, I'm not going to type this all out. So you know, let's be efficient. So I'm weighing in today at 180. I reached 188, so I'm in between 188, 189. But my goal is to still keep pushing to see the 170s. I've always said that. And then when I get to the 170s, I can't even talk. Once I get to the 170s, then I will be looking to push to a new goal, most likely. But let's talk a little bit about what I did. So just going through the stats again, 5'3.5", I'm weighing in at 188 to 189 pounds today. I recently just dropped about 15 pounds. And I started around March 7th is when I really started getting strict and just could not believe the number that I was seeing on the scale and wanted to change things. So what did I do? I started back to the basics. For me is what was I doing? And I actually went back on my YouTube channel here and looked at some old videos. What was I doing in the very beginning of this journey? And they told me to avoid bread. They told me to avoid sugar. All of those basically like low carb kind of lifestyle. And although I don't always want to support like doing a diet or anything, people ask me pouch reset. You will never see me do that, honestly. But this is really the way I'm supposed to be eating. I just don't like to accept it. I don't like to accept it. But what had me have this, you know, rebirth of motivation was, and I'll tag her below, but Sarah Whitlow, I believe is her page. She has lipedema. Lipedema is basically like your imbalance with your lymphatic system. Like you're basically just kind of walking around with a clogged up lymphatic system. And what really helps that, and if you're not familiar with lipedema, you know, it usually affects like arms, lower half of the body. You can see that I really don't like have kneecaps, that kind of thing. Like my legs are big, like calves are big, and the swelling can get even worse. And I was experiencing that also, and I just was super inflamed. I didn't realize like how much inflammation I had going on, and how swollen I really was until I started getting serious and going back to the basics. And Sarah really opened my eyes to this, to accepting that this is the way to go, honestly, for me and others like me. She has like totally flipped the script with her lipedema, and she's doing great and shares her whole journey. So please go take a look down there if you're curious about lipedema and want to see somebody who's doing it. She's doing it and spreading her knowledge also. So that helped light the spark for me to get serious about this. Now, my concern was I had a work trip coming up, a rather long one. It's like a 3-week one. And my concern was like, all right, I'm starting to, you know, get my act together, eat right. And a lot of times, I don't know if you're used to traveling for work or what have you, but you know how it goes. Like you start eating like the worst choices, and it leads to another bad choice, to another bad choice. So I wanted to reverse that and make sure that I really stayed to plan on this trip. And now, have I enjoyed some things out here? Absolutely. But also I'm still losing while I'm out here. Lucky for me, I pretty much need to walk everywhere that I need to go here in this city. So that has really helped me. I've realized that I'm hitting on average about 10,000 steps a day. And so that really is aiding in this weight loss, but also I'm still trying to maintain that low carb choices, getting my water in, making sure I have options on me. I got protein bars, which I don't like to lean on the processed protein stuff. Y'all know that, but when you are traveling like this, it is key to keep you from making, you know, horrible choices. Cause I have been in some situations where there is no healthy choice technically. And then, going out and getting like, I did like a grocery haul. So I have like, keto type bread here. I have the low carb tortillas, things that I can use to do quick options, and just making sure that I always have something on me, and maintaining the hydration. That's been a tough one for me, but I'm still, you know, working on it. But I'm really, really excited that I am still out here losing weight. Y'all gonna make fun of me for this, because some of my coworkers made fun of me for this, but I bought a travel scale. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get it and show it to you. Hold on. It's a little dirty, but this is the travel scale. Yes, your feet don't completely fit on it, and I'll put the link to this in the bio. So if you have work trips and stuff like that, and you're like me, and you're on a weight loss journey, and you got goals, or you're going on a trip or whatever, no, I wasn't about to come out here for almost a month and not know how I was doing. Like, I need to know. So yeah, that might be a little bit much, but for me, it really helps my momentum when I'm really like focused on this goal. So, and this is like 1 pound difference from my home scale. So that's why I say I'm teetering between 188, 189. But this has been the best purchase that I've made. And it comes with a little sleeve. I don't know where it's at right now, but I have a little sleeve that it slips into, and it's battery operated. And it's the coolest purchase I've ever made. Amazon, it just has everything. When you think they don't have everything, they got everything. So that's been crucial for me, making sure that I'm staying on track. And what else? That's really honestly what I've been doing. Like, when I go out to eat, it's like a vegetable, a protein source, you know, usually like a meat and a veggie. You know, I had a burger craving the other day, and I just did it without the bun and everything, and craving is, you know, fulfilled. So I really haven't been doing anything super unique. This is just literally what back to the basics looks like. I'm allowing myself to have fruits and things like that. I have had treats out here. I'm in a mini New Orleans, if you will. It's not New Orleans, but and there's some treats out here that I wanted to experience. Like, it's, you know, when am I coming back here? I don't know. So I've experienced some things and did it in moderation. Like, I'm not going crazy. The things that I have on hand with me in my room are, you know, healthier options, and just really like seeing what this weight loss journey has done for me, like going on a trip like this and being able to control myself but yet enjoy, is seriously like the overall goal of this whole thing. Like, this is what, you know, living life is supposed to be like. You're able to have that balance, enjoy, refocus, but also, you know, maintain that healthy lifestyle. So in terms of working out, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of workouts. I actually have a gym here, but I'm not using it because, like I said, I'll be outside walking like on average 10,000 steps or more a day. So that is my exercise. And so you can't say that I'm not exercising. I really am, but it's not anything too crazy. I'm not in the gym with a little notebook doing it, and no shade to that, but like, I'm just not that girl. I'm not that girl. I don't see that in my future. Like, it's cool and everything, but it's just not for me personally. And I wanted to make it clear, like, with this whole recent journey of the 15 pounds, your tool still works. Your tool still works. I'm not on Ozempic. I'm not on any of those other meds, which are great tools, but I'm not on those. So it's just a matter of, you know, going back to your basics and making sure that you are from one choice leading to the next, to the next, to the next, and not losing that momentum, but also enjoying when you want to enjoy, and knowing that that cannot become a new, bad habit. Like, you have to, these are your habits now, this is your life now. And I needed that reminder, and I also am sharing this because we all need it. I'm gonna need it again. I'm on a roll right now, but I am telling you, like, this doesn't stop. I will need this reminder again, and I will have to keep pushing myself and finding that motivation. And yeah, that's it. That's what I mean when going back to the basics. That's what I'm doing. There's nothing else that I'm adding to this. It's just keep it simple. Keep it simple. You know what to do. We all know what to do. It's just being fired up to do it. And then also for me, it was that acceptance of, like, this is how I need to eat. Like, this is what works for my body, my diagnosis that I'm battling. This is, like, the direction I need to be going in. And I'm so thankful to folks like Sarah who share their journey and help me, like, really, like, turn that light bulb on, because, like, it's been said to me over and over and over again, but I didn't want to accept it. And that's a big thing, your acceptance of, like, what you need to do. And a lot of times that's you in your own way. So you got to get out of your own way to see progress. Get out of your own way. So let me insert and show you guys. So this is me in March of 2024. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little clip in here so you can see, I'm definitely carrying, you can tell I'm like 15 pounds more here. All right. So that's me in March of 2024. And this is me right now. And it's just been, night and day. I'm feeling so much better in my legs. There was a lot of swelling. Like I said, there was a lot of swelling that I didn't realize I had going on. Puffiness. Also, I would like to bring up something. I had, like, the spirulactone that I take had inflated a certain area, and that area has deflated once again. So I don't know if that definitely with the loss, I have deflated once again, and it's pretty interesting, and I'm a little bit mad about it because I already gave away, like, my smaller size bras to my sister. So I'm gonna need to go shopping again. But funny how that happens, but that just goes to show also, I would like to make that as an example that things fluctuate all the time. So, maybe don't be so quick to toss your things, because I was like, I was at a point of acceptance, like, I'm fluffier, this is what it is, like, but no, I was fluffy, yes. I was swollen, yes. Congested, yes. Just needed to get back on track with, pumping this lymphatic system the best way that I can with the cards I was dealt. So that's it. Anyways, I don't think I have much else to share, but I'm just gonna throw some pics in here of my recent little work trip and how cool it is out here, and some of the things I enjoyed. I'm gonna show you some of the foods I've enjoyed, and I'm still living life, I'm still enjoying, but I'm focused, and I'm also still healthy. So I say, like, there's a sweet spot in a weight loss journey, and I am definitely there again. I have the same excitement that I had in year 1 and 2 post-op gastric sleeve, and honestly, like, I'm excited. I'm super excited to keep this momentum up, and I'm just, like, incredibly blessed and grateful every day that I made this decision. 0 regrets. And what a way to celebrate my 4 years post-op coming up. The end of this May, I will be 4 years post-op, and it's been a wild ride, and the ride still continues, but I am so grateful and thankful. And if I'm helping anybody, y'all know with the start of this channel, I've always said if I can help one person, then I'm doing what I'm sent here to do. And I hope this helps you. If you are battling regain, if you're questioning, if this tool is still working for you, step back, reassess, give yourself some grace, and start again. because we all need it from time to time. So anyways, I'll leave y'all with that and check out some of these cool pics, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.